All right, welcome back, COSA 50 and 650 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Thursday, everyone. And if you're in the Canvas Live chat right now, my apologies. I'm just trying to get these videos out. I am monitoring the chat, and I will get to you if you are in there right now. So I'll be available in the Canvas Live chat until noon Pacific time today. And remember, I'm available face-to-face on Mondays in M229. So right after class, after an hour's lunch, you'll find me in M229, 1:30 to 3:30. But don't go looking for me this Monday because we have Labor Day weekend coming up, and so we're not meeting for class. So what I want to do in this video is to quickly recap what we did for our first week and then talk about what the game plan is for chapter 3, and then when we come back on Wednesday for exam day, and then we'll kind of look a little bit out into the future. So let's just jump right in here into Canvas. And before I continue, let's make sure that we are getting the announcements for this class. You can always go into your account settings here, and again, take a moment to check to make sure that you are getting notifications for the class. Also, I want to share the campus resources again. There are many ways to get support in this class, and I'll start here with the COS computer labs. Now, as a COS student, you do have access to COS tech support, and you can see that there is a link to the left here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you this page. Now, if you enroll into this course, and you can't see me, but I'm using air quotes here. If you enroll into this course, this will show up in your Canvas dashboard, and you can see here are the hours for fall in both M229 and AA206. And then if you scroll further down, you'll see ways to contact our instructional assistants. So make sure you become familiar with the resources. You don't want to be waiting until the last minute to seek out help, especially since you have one assignment due on Monday. That is Labor Day. All right, so speaking of which, let's scroll down and recap our first week. Hopefully by now you've settled in. We've had 2 class meetings already, so we've pretty much wrapped up our first week. On Monday, we went over the syllabus. You signed in with a Cengage account. I believe everyone has access to first day. You can confirm by clicking on this course materials link here to the left. Just want to caution you not to opt out of first day. Otherwise, you'll be responsible for purchasing Cengage Unlimited. And I can tell you right now, Cengage Unlimited is not $87.50. Okay, so you've been warned on that. So, it is a free country, but I'm just letting you know. All right, so we also had a chance to go through chapter 1 on the impact of technology, and we quickly went through the lecture slides. You all have access to these slides, by the way, but the meat of computer concepts, the main material, it happens right here in the training sims. And I just want to pop open TFS Concepts 1 just to quickly show you how these training sims work. If you still have not started on this particular assignment, please make sure you get it done by Monday, because it is a participation requirement for everyone, both in COSA 50 and in COSA 650. That's the non-credit version. So I'll just go ahead and launch the training sim real quick here. By the way, just to warn you, do not click on this green submit button unless you are ready to turn in your work. Okay, don't click this button until you are, because if you click this button, it's going to be locked in, and whatever you had up until that point, that's going to become your score. If you need to close out of the training sim because you've run out of time or you've got to go somewhere, just X out of the window, and then when you come back, you can pick up where you left off. Okay, and then you're going to see a check mark showing you what you've done so far. But real quick, let's just go right through this.
The many interconnected monitoring devices that make up the Internet of Things are rapidly changing.
Pause this. All right, so let's see, show all controls. So I'm doing a little cheating here because they don't want you to scrub through the video, but in the interest of time, I just want to show you what happens. All right, so we'll play this through. And here's the quiz question. Okay, you're going to get a quiz question for every task. Let's see, a video doorbell can assist you by blank, select all that apply. Monitoring fuel efficiency, well, I don't think that's what video doorbells do. Unlocking your car as you approach it. Well, we're talking about doorbells, not cars here. Oh, let's see. Alerting your phone when someone approaches the door. That looks like a good answer. Allowing you to talk to a visitor even if you're not home. Yeah, that sounds like a good answer. But let's say that, I'm going to pick one of the wrong answers here, and I'll click Save. So you can see this screen here. You could choose to retry the task or just move on to the next one. I'll go ahead and retry, and let's go ahead and answer this quiz. Correct. And then it's going to move you on to the next one. Now, as you can see here, there's that check mark showing you that you have finished this task. So if you come back and you're not sure which task you have completed, you can go back and go through and verify which ones you still need to do. The other thing to note is that you can always confirm whether you finished the training by going into your Canvas gradebook. Okay, if you go into your Canvas gradebook, you can see the score, right? If you finish, you should have 100%. And if you don't have 100%, that means you're not finished, okay? So always check your Canvas gradebook when you are finished with your training sim to confirm. Now, sometimes it could take a few minutes to sync grades. At worst, it might be 24 hours. But usually the grades do show up after you've completed the training sim. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on here. So on Wednesday, we went over Chapter 2 on the web. Again, you do have that training sim. Now, week 2, because we're not meeting for class on Monday, we did spend some time yesterday going over computer hardware. You do have a training sim for that. But for Wednesday, when we come back, I'm giving you the entire class meeting to work on your 3 TFS exams. Now, you have the same number of tasks for each chapter, just like in the training sim. The questions are very similar. You only get so many attempts to answer the question correctly, but you're going to see a scary warning that you have only one attempt at the exam, but it's just like the training sim. Okay, you don't want to click submit until you're actually done, and if you need to walk away, you can just close out of the window and then come back to where you left off. All right, so just keep that in mind. But I am giving you the entire class meeting to work on your 3 exams. Now, some of you have asked me if it's okay to do the exam right after your training sim. That is totally fine. And again, I'm just giving you the entire class meeting. Some of you have also asked if you want to do it from home. That's perfectly fine too. I will be taking attendance through Canvas Analytics. Yes, I can track how much time you've been spending in Canvas and when you've been logging in. So I'm going to look at your Canvas Analytics from 10:30 onward until I decide to take roll. Okay, you're not going to know when I'm going to take roll, but I'm going to see if you've been logging into Canvas and if there's any activity. So I am trusting that you will get the exams done. I know the due date is still far off, but again, you don't want to be falling behind on these assignments. Now, one last thing. After the exams, you'll see that there is a success check-in forum. Okay, by participating in the forum, you will unlock week 3 when Monday, September 9th rolls around. So I want to show you real quick here. All right, there's that success check-in forum. And since pretty much all of you have first day, I don't know if there's anyone who opted out. At least I hope not. You could just confirm in a few short words that you have access to SAM, and when Monday, September 9th rolls around, week 3 will unlock. Now, if this stays grayed out on Monday, September 9th, it means you didn't check in with me. And of course, weeks 3 and 4 will be unlocked together for those of you who like to work ahead. And that Monday, September 9th, we'll be looking at operating systems and file management followed by software and apps. So that's pretty much the game plan going into next week. And on that note, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Let's all make sure that we have TFS Concepts 1 training turned in. I've been saying that it is a participation requirement. I really don't want to have to drop anyone from the class, so please make sure you get that training sim turned in on time by Monday. All right, take care of yourselves out there, and I will hopefully see you next Wednesday.